Toxic workplaces. Is there such a thing, or were you a bit higher on their part? Hi guys, my name is Len and welcome to my channel. If you're visiting or passing by, do not forget to subscribe. If you're regular, welcome back. If you are looking for a job, entry level jobs that are not like special skills, please join my newsletter. The links to do that will be in the description box. I post jobs or send jobs directly to emails every day. So guys, let us talk about today's topic. Yes, this is true. Constantly hiring is a red flag. It could mean they have a high staff turnover because they are a toxic work environment. But lately I've been wondering myself, what's a toxic work environment? Maybe you can't cut it, right? You were a bit higher for them. So that's why you couldn't hack. But some people, you'd be surprised, right? Some people have been working for the same company you are finding toxic for 5-10 years. So maybe it wasn't the right fit for you, which is okay. Do I sound clever? I think I do. Luna can agree. Okay, so I thought, let me have a chat about toxic work cultures and us as candidates seeking jobs. And I'm not trying to excuse employers that do not honor what they say, because I do understand sometimes, right, during the interview process, this company will offer you the world, right? We've got a payment plan, commission, we'll give you this, we'll do this for you, we've got open door policy, you come to join them, and that's not the case. I am not excluding that, but what I want to address is us as candidates, right? Because I think that's what's more relevant to this platform and what you guys come for. How to safeguard yourself against being in a toxic work environment. I think it all starts from the interview process, right? Remember, during the interview, they ask you certain questions. They're not just asking those questions for fun, right? There's a reason why. And as candidates, we try to put our best foot forward. We're like boys when they're asking us out, right? They leave out all the red flags. Yes, I know, I'm a female. I also have red flags, but I like to believe we're angels. There's no female with a red flag, but you get the point, right? We like to say, hey, I'm a team player. What does a team player mean? Team player means you love working with others on an assignment. If you got a project, you don't care about recognition per se. As long as the team wins, you are able to delegate. You know that even if this work is not under your purview, it's not under your job descriptions, but if Lynn is not there at work, you can happily pick up the slack. That's a team player. But if you can go back to school, did you like doing group projects? Did you like doing group assignments at home, in your social circle? Do you love it when your siblings, when you do all the housework and your mom comes back and she's like, oh girls, thank you, the house is clean? Or you wanted to say, Fito, thank you for cleaning the house? Think about it. So the thing is, are you putting yourself in a toxic environment yourself? Because they're asking you, are you a team player? You're like, yes, I am a team player, but you know you're not a team player, right? So when those issues arise at work, it becomes toxic, but it's not toxic. That's how they roll. But you lied during the interview. Something to think about, guys, right? Now, should we be honest and say, hey, I'm selfish, I like doing projects on my own? Not necessarily, no, I'm not saying do that, but I'm just saying the signs were there, right? That this is how they work. So you know going into it to expect, and you can safeguard yourself from constantly seeking individualistic praise. You know what, guys? I promise you I'm intelligent. I'm almost finished with my honors program, and I literally had an assignment last semester about this style of leadership and everything. I've forgotten the terms. You gotta have to excuse me. So thank God this is YouTube. I can just speak in layman terms and you get me, right? Anyway, let's move on to other things. The second thing I wanted to point out, which is a big thing we talk about, which turns out to be toxic, the pace at which we work, right? Companies, hiring managers particularly, love to know your turnaround time, right? Turnaround time, how fast can you, if you give an assignment, how fast can you work? In the interview, we like saying, hey, I go above and beyond. If it's client feedback, I'm able to call clients right up and close the deal. This is particularly in sales and marketing, client facing roles, right? We love saying that a lot, I can call clients, I can, you get a target, yes, I can chase 100,000 a month, I can hit it in my previous company actually to do it. There's all things we say in interviews, which could be correct, right? But you're forgetting these tight schedules are the thing you were running away from, right? From your previous company, because it was a hectic. Now in sales, I've worked in sales environments for so long, recruited sales roles. I worked in recruitment as an agency, which is heavily sales driven. When I got into it, I thought it was more HR, but it's so sales driven, because at the end of the day, they want to see, hey, how much money did you bring in for the company, as in how many people did you place? Because we send them an invoice, right? That's how recruitment agents work. They place someone at a company A, B, and C, and company A, B, and C pays us a recruitment fee for us finding you for them, right? So very sales numbers driven environment. And there are two sets of people. They are hunters and they are farmers. I think I've even talked about this briefly on TikTok. Join me on TikTok, wink, wink, hint, hint. Hunters are cold callers, people that will do anything for a deal. They'll get to work super early to call clients, to hunt them down till the deal. So your strong business developers, those people that are chasing these crazy targets, and they get paid money that reflects their hunter skills, right? Which is quite good. Then also the farmers, which are mostly your account managers. They also do a lot of work, right? They make sure that once the client has been signed up by the hunters, right, the client does not leave the company. The client does not just has a great experience to hold the account and possibly farm the account. Let's say if someone bought, what am I wearing? Someone bought a ring, right? So an account manager will be like, hey, we've got a bangle. Is this a bangle? Bangle, whatever. That is cute in the same color as your ring. I think it would look, so they upsell, right? So that's what a lot of account managers do. They also have got client success. They make sure that it's in the word, guys, right? So those are like farming jobs, which are still great because you do need to go above and beyond for your client to make sure that they don't leave. So everybody's pulling their weight, but the pace, the hunger of it, totally different, guys, right? So if you're in an interview space and you've been hired and you're like, hey, during interview stage, you've got a persona of a hunter, when you know you are an account manager or you're a customer success or you are they've got different terms, but you get what I'm saying, right? And you get into a team of hunters, you're going to think it's toxic because these guys are in it to kill it, right? They steal each other's deals. It's really, you eat, they've got that mentality of you eat what you hunt or what you kill, right? You eat what you kill. Those are the terms they use. So for you, it's going to be so hectic, sleepless nights. You get the Sunday Scaries. It's toxic. But the problem is you lied and you had this fake persona that is you. And the same thing as if you are a hunter and you join the farming side, it's going to be a drag. Things don't get signed off as fast as you want. You're not getting the same amount you thought you would. The team, it's like work, you are demotivated. Seems like you're not progressing. That's also another type of toxic environment, right? Then also, guys, lastly, a lot of people complain about managers. Guys, all of this, it is addressed in the interview stage. When they ask you, hey, or you can even ask them, why did the other person leave? Or what is your management style? You can ask them in the interview. Or to say, hey, in a team, how does one progress? How do we get sign-offs? Who's got the final say in this? You'll be able to tell, to say, hey, this person is the person that is the, what's the word? Guys, I'm forgetting words. This person is the bottleneck. I cannot progress to B if this person, seems like this person has all the power. You can get all of this during the interview. During an interview, they're asking you, right? How do you feel about authority? Then you know, either they've had problems with someone, they think it's an authority that they are not, or they've had problems in the past where they feel like people don't adhere to their authoritative state or what they deem as authority. So you already know that that place is not like a days gone, not all colleagues. They do really have that whole boss sub boss employee teammates, where you are, your hierarchy. You can already guess. In conclusion, guys, now note, I did say I'm not excusing all the unfair practices, if as long as a company is abiding by the CCMA rules and within your contract they are doing what they said they would do. I think most of it is stemming from us, the candidates, who are lying during the interview stage. And also there are some managers that know that they've been having a hard time retaining candidates, and they also lie during the interview process, and they're trying to seem like they're all friendly, or maybe they're trying to be friendly, but when they know when time starts, they are like, serious, let's hit, you see the terms, the corporate jargon, let's hit the ground running. Conclusion, guys, to avoid toxic workplaces, to joining them in this in just from the beginning, be organized during your interview stage, understand why some questions are being asked, and when they say please ask us questions, don't just ask stupid questions such as what time do you knock off, what's our PTO. There are more questions that you can ask that are more important, more serious, that help you find out more about this role and about the company. Why did the last person leave? What can you do to get a promotion? Not just monetary wise, career wise. If someone is in trouble or anything like that, what are the disciplinary measures? Number 4, what is the common problem you face? Or don't just also, guys, don't also just focus on the negatives, right? You're not trying to scare them off like, oh, this one is just a Debbie Downer. Also the positives, right? Your biggest or your highest achiever in the team, what numbers are they chasing, clients, what type of client base do you have? So guys, as much as they are interviewing you, you are interviewing them. Remember, guys, you are amazing. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Until next time.